Zoology is essentially the study of animals and their structure and function and how they've evolved and behave and respond in their environment, from the cellular level right up to the whole animal, and then even into how organisms interact with each other and in their ecology, in their environment. It helps us understand us and how we as animals interact in the environment, from our cellular level up to our interaction with our environment and our behaviour, and how we've evolved, how we respond to challenges in the environment in particular. So one of the advantages we have here at the University of Melbourne is the high calibre of the academics and the research facilities within the School of Biosciences, which support students throughout the major of zoology. Also, because of where Melbourne is located, we have access to things like Melbourne Zoo, to the Botanical Gardens, to the new Science Gallery, Melbourne Museum, and students then in their subjects get access or have field trips within the context of zoology as well. So one of the key features of the course is that third year students get the opportunity to design, run and participate in their own research project. So students could take experimental animal behaviour and run a little project there, or experience a laboratory project in experimental reproductive physiology, or if they fancy doing something more in the fieldwork area, we've got tropical field ecology, which is run up in the Daintree Forest up in North Queensland, or something slightly closer to home, we have a experimental marine biology subject, which is run down at Queenscliff. And in all of these subjects, students get that experience creating, running and understanding their own research project. My favourite subject, I would have to quite honestly say, is comparative animal physiology, and this is a subject that I took undergrad and I now coordinate, and it basically examines how different animals respond to challenges in different environments, how their physiology is different or the same depending on their evolutionary background or the challenges that they are coping with. One of the things that students frequently say they really enjoy about the major is being able to sample from lots of different areas within zoology, a little bit of genetics, a little bit of ecology, a little bit of physiology, and they can do this throughout the course without necessarily overcommitting them to a particular pathway. So it's very flexible, and they're able to move between specialisations if they want to, right up to third year. So they're able to have a wide base, a wide area, which they can sample parts of zoology. So there's a wide range of careers that our graduates can go into, and many of our students or graduates are focused on career in industry and move into positions, say things like ecotourism, wildlife management, Parks Victoria, biosecurity, conservation and wildlife management, and then even things like working in the reproductive field, working in, say, IVF clinics, things like that. On the other hand, many of our students also want to go on and pursue a career in research, and then may take a master's or PhD to further their study into zoology and as a pathway into academic research careers. So if you're inquisitive about how the world works and passionate about animals, maybe about how animals work, how they behave, how they interact, or what you can do to help animals and their environment, then maybe the zoology major is for you.